With this system alone, you make $1,000 to $2,000 every time you put one of these cards out. You can put out as many as you want. These little jerks right here can make you so much money. They can get your phone ringing. They can bring in customers, leads, appointments, patients, whatever it is you're looking for. No matter how big or small, even your little small business should be able to take advantage of the king of all advertising, the postcard. We're gonna build a little ATM machine for you to send out and make money as you please and get whatever customers you're looking for. I'm gonna show you the secrets of how to build a really fast, effective postcard that's gonna work right now. The problem is they can be complicated to put together. What size do you make? You got to find a designer, find a copywriter, a person to mail it, a person to print it, a person to figure out what to put on the card. There's so many people involved. You're like a general contractor. What small business owner can do that? And you end up with a postcard that doesn't always do as good as it should. Plus you spent freaking $8,000 trying to put one of these things together. There have been some drastic changes recently that have made this even easier. You're going to be doing something that's so high powered, your competitors aren't even gonna know what hit them. You are gonna be able to have a competitive edge no matter how small you are if you just follow what I showed. We're gonna start with the design. We have freaking canva.com. It's free, canva.com if you haven't seen it. Amazing, incredible, professionally designed templates for almost every niche. You can literally find the niche you're in or find something close to it and just swap it out and just drag and drop stuff. Go on canva.com, search realtor. You're gonna find a bazillion templates that are professionally made. You can pop them into whatever size postcard you want. You can start just entering your information, just switching your information over. It's amazing. In the past, you would have had to spend $100 plus. Now it's free. You can literally go on there and just edit your information in there. And I'll mention realtors because you might be sending a slightly modified thing every month. You might be doing like a newsletter that changes home stats and stuff. In the past, you'd have to hire a designer and pay them $50, $100 every single month. You're spending so much money on it changing every month. Now you can do it in Canva in an afternoon. It's amazing. It's incredible. I went on canva.com. I searched veterinarian. I don't even know if I spelled that right. Veterinarian. You got all that say I'm a veterinarian. You got all these templates. I can make this into any postcard that I want. You scroll through, you got a ton of them. Even if there wasn't anything, I could use a different niche and just swap it out for whatever niche I am. Look at this, it's got everything. They're beautiful. I picked one. I made a 6x9 template. It just had a random name. You could just switch your information, put your pictures, use Canvas pictures. It's so easy. These are beautiful. Saves you hundreds of dollars. It's so easy. There's really like 5 challenging parts when it comes to direct mail. There's the list or the audience, there's the design, there's the printing, the mailing, and there's the persuasiveness. Design is no problem now. You got design done easy. Persuasiveness, though, has been probably the most challenging part. How do you make a postcard that's persuasive? What are you gonna hire a professional copywriter? I mean, we're small businesses. We don't have $20,000 ad budgets to hire creative people to write compelling copy on a postcard that's gonna draw people in. So you end up making these postcards and they're crappy. You don't know what kind of coupons to put on there and incentives. You don't know how to write a headline. You don't know how to do any of that. I understand. We're running a business. Now you're busy running your business. You're a friggin' dentist. You're scraping off the crud off someone's tooth. You don't have time to come up with a fancy headliner. But at the same time, you need new patients. I know the struggle. That's why there's this freaking thing called ChatGPT right now that is revolutionizing everything. It's this artificial intelligence thing that's taking the world by storm, and for the moment it's free. What you can do is go on there, set up an account, it's totally free, and start typing in, like, say you're a dentist. You just type in the thing, give me compelling headlines for my dental practice. Write me compelling postcard copy for my real estate business. We'll spit back some of the most, some of it's not so great, but a lot of it is incredible. I'm sorry to say this, but it's incredible. And you can borrow or steal or modify or whatever, just get the juices flowing and start making an incredible postcard that you would have had to hire a whole marketing team to do. It's unbelievable. You can do this right now. I put this chiropractic, give me some fun taglines for a chiropractic office. It said, straighten out your spine, straightening out your life. From head to toe, we've got your back. Like, these are freaking amazing. And you can modify them. You can use them if you just need something to get on this postcard. Get ChatGPT and start plugging in stuff. Write me a compelling postcard copy for a dentist. Say goodbye to dental fears and hello to a beautiful smile. Like, these are good. These are really good little subheads, blurbs that you can pop on the postcard. We said we were a veterinarian, right? Write compelling copy for veterinarian trying to get new patients. That's what I wrote in it. I wrote this whole thing. It's really, really good. Then I responded and said, write compelling copy for a veterinarian in an informal fashion. And now it made it in an informal fashion so that it's not so uppity. Make sure they're healthy, happy, and wagging their tail in no time. Then I asked it, what are some good coupons for a veterinarian to offer on a postcard? And it spit out 8 coupons. All awesome things that are built on, I don't know, artificial robot intelligence. They're probably gonna all kill us, but whatever. At least you're gonna die with a bunch of money, a bunch of new patients. And then I've got compelling postcard headlines. We can make all these headlines. Now, if you're a professional marketer and you're helping businesses, it's like having your own creative team to just pull whatever niche. You got a business in this niche, a business in that niche. You can pull all this stuff up, modify it, edit it. It gets the juices, it gets the creative juices flowing. It gives you a head start. These are all things that you would normally have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to have a whole creative team thinking of. This is why only the big players would normally be able to have this kind of power. They'd have the designers, the printers, the mailers, the creative teams, the copywriters, and they're charging tens of thousands of dollars. And that's why these bigger businesses have been able to afford this kind of stuff, and they get to reap the benefits of postcard marketing. Meanwhile, the little guys like us, like you and I, for all our little crap little businesses, now we get to take advantage of this. We get the power of these creative teams without spending $8 million just to have the piece made. I threw in some of the copy. It's got a beautiful headline, say goodbye to long wait times, especially now, at least in my area for veterinary stuff, they're backed up. They can't even take people. I don't know what's going on, but without having long wait times, it's a very powerful headline, especially when you need veterinary care. These things come up on its sudden urgency. I get 20% off your first visit for a coupon. You've got emergency care, $50 off. Keep this postcard. I threw that in there. So someone gets this in the mail. Maybe they don't need something right now, but this is, oh crap, emergency care, $50 off. I better hang on to this. No one's saving a Facebook ad. No one's seeing a veterinarian post and saving it for later. This gets saved, and this works across so many different industries. This works across real estate and insurance, lawyers, accounting, chiropractic, retail shop, those things, pop pipe store, everything, church. When they done sin and they need to go to church, they've got the postcard waiting. They're not saving the Facebook ad. They're not saving the SEO search. They're not screenshotting their SEO search result. That's why I love postcards so much, and that's why I wrote the indispensable postcard manual, which you can purchase down in the description in the link below, but right after you hit that subscribe button. The audience, the list. Who are these postcards going to go to? You have kind of 2 options. One, you can send every door direct mail. If you're familiar with that, EDDM, I am a huge fan of EDDMs. I love EDDMs. They just go to the whole neighborhoods that you want. You go on eddm.usps.com and you could just pick the routes, the areas, the neighborhoods that you want to send to, and everyone in that route gets a postcard. So every single person, you send out 10,000 of these, send out 1,000 of these, you got 1,000 people suddenly aware of the sale you're running or your services or your face. The downside is that it goes to everyone. So assuming we're a veterinarian, maybe you just want to target pet owners. Any marketer with access to a database, there's plenty of databases out there, but if you need a list looked up or purchased at the best quality data, and as marketers, we can look this stuff up. We can find those lists for you and just pick like the age range you want, how much their house is worth. Do they have kids? Are they a homeowner? Are they a renter? Are they married? Are they male, female, bisexual, or whatever? Presence of children, ethnicity, presence of pool, business owner. You can target all of that. So you can just narrow it down to whatever audience you're looking for. So when you're creating your postcard, maybe you have an audience in mind, then you just find the audience. You can pick them out. Look, I want something like a dog owner or whatever. I can pick dog owners. Or I could even, if I was selling hot dogs, I could find people who purchased hot dogs at a convenience store from one most likely to least likely. You know, I could pick people who most likely bought a hot dog at a convenience store. That's how scary the data is. Maybe if you're a convenience store owner and you've got better hot dogs at your convenience store, you could target just the people in your area that have purchased a hot dog at the convenience store. Let's say just dog owner. You could add that and you could just filter it down and do only dog owners, only cat owners. For something like veterinarian, because like a very high percentage of people already own pets, it probably makes more sense to go EDDM, where you could just blanket the areas that you want. You literally have this beautiful postcard that was professionally designed. You've modified it to be for your business. You've added really compelling copy. You've gotten suddenly a list of all the different incentives and offers, a great headline. You've got all that together and you virtually didn't spend any money creating it. Like never before in history has that been able to happen. And like I said, there's competitors are not catching on to this. Like you're gonna be the only one doing this. You're gonna be able to get those competitors and strangle those competitors and shut them down. Send out your little ATM machines. I can't wait till you do it. The only remaining things to really get this postcard campaign off the ground is printing and mailing. And that's super easy. I mean, printing and mailing, you're talking to the owner of printingforsupercheap.com. It's the best place to have any printing and mailing done. You could shoot me an email, you could shoot me a text. My information is down below. Text, email, I don't care. Call me, whatever. Last thing, so that is no problem. All done. I can full service everything. I can teach you how to do it. I can ship to you and you can do it. You can have me do the whole thing. Doesn't matter. Shoot me a text. Last thing is the affordability. If you have the marketing budget, you're going to be fine. If you're hitting that right audience and you've got some good compelling copy on there, some good offers, you're going to see results. You're going to build that ATM machine. You can scale it to any degree you want. But if you don't have a lot of funds, like many of us, you have this other option. Use that entrepreneurial hustle and get other businesses to pay for it. Make a wider postcard and stick 3 different ads on, okay? Yours and 2 other complementary businesses. So say you're a dog groomer, get the veterinarian on there. You're the veterinarian, get a dog groomer, get the pooper scooper people that come and scoop, the dog walker, dog kennel, dog babysitting, pet store, local pet store. You just get 3 non-competing peer businesses on there. Let's say you're a furniture dealer or a lawyer or a real estate agent, something where you're sending postcards out that people aren't necessarily always wanting at that moment, but when the time's right, you want to hit them right when they need that thing. They suddenly need a new mattress. They suddenly need legal help. They suddenly need to sell their house. You can add things that are sticky. Get a wine store, get a restaurant, get a car wash. They hold on to the postcard because it's got good coupons for a restaurant or whatever, and your thing rides along with it. Meanwhile, they're paying for it. So people are keeping your postcard. The other businesses are spending a fraction of what they would because you're helping them out. You're getting the whole thing for free. And you suddenly have postcards going out, the most powerful form of advertising, at little to no cost. You didn't have to pay for the design. You can run these ChatGPT scripts yourself, help your peer businesses with it, maybe make some money on that. You can even do things like community cards like this. I have a description of that below where you stick a whole bunch of ads in there and you become the community pro in the community. Say you're a realtor and you run your whole real estate on the back, and then every single month, you're the face that they see. You're putting all these businesses together. Community residents love it, and you're making a couple $1,000. With this system alone, you make $1,000 to $2,000 every time you put one of these cards out. You can put out as many as you want. Incredible. You're making money. You're getting a ton of free advertising, powerful advertising. You can even go as big as this. My man Scott Meisner in Pennsylvania puts these out, 11 by 14, massive. You can go 9 by 12, which is a little bit shorter, but look at this. He puts all these together. He's the community pro. In the length of time it took you to watch this video, you now don't have to really pay for design. You can now get super compelling copy, headlines, slogans, features and benefits, persuasive blurbs of text, subheadlines, offers, incentives, all that stuff at your fingertips for whatever niche you're in. You know how to get the printing, you know how to get the mailing. You have no excuse. You can even get it for free. Go build an ATM machine and get this postcard rolling. And I want to print that thing for you. And I've got a really great video you can watch too. I can't wait to see how you're doing that low crappy business of yours. We're going to turn it into one of them big competitors. You're going to be strangling those the little peons that are trying to compete with you. How dare someone try to compete with you with your postcard campaign marketing? You're going to get all your potential customers are basically contained in this area around you. You just have to reach them.